Hey, it's John with iTWorks. Today we're going to talk about Do Not Disturb on iOS. Have you ever wanted to mute your phone at nighttime, but still have emergency phone calls come through, or maybe even text messages? You can do that in iOS with a feature called Do Not Disturb. Let's take a look at that on the phone now. Okay, if we go to our home screen, we can swipe up at the bottom of the screen and open up Control Center. Once Control Center is open, we have the ability to hit the little moon icon, which is in the upper right here. Once we touch that moon icon, we go into Do Not Disturb mode. At this point, phone calls are going to be muted if they're coming in while the phone is locked, even if the phone isn't silenced. This is handy because if the phone is unlocked, phone calls will come through and they won't be muted. There are more options that we can take a look here. If we go back to the home screen and open up Settings. Do Not Disturb has these helpful features under the Do Not Disturb area where we can turn Do Not Disturb on and off manually, or if we want to, we can flip the switch here to create a schedule so that automatically from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. the Do Not Disturb feature is on. And then down below you can see where it says Allow Calls from Favorites. Well, I actually can switch that to Favorites, No One, or Everyone. But what this feature does is if I have it set to favorites, then anybody that's in your favorites list will automatically be let through. And so that phone call, if your phone is not silenced, will actually play through. But if you are in Do Not Disturb mode and that person is not in your favorites, it would mute them. There's another option down below that says Repeated Calls. And when that's enabled, a second call coming from the same person, regardless of whether they're in your favorites or contacts or not, within 3 minutes, they'll come through. That allows somebody who has an emergency who calls you once and you don't hear them, can call again within a 3-minute period because it's an emergency, and it will come through. That's a really helpful feature too. The very last option at the bottom says silence only when the phone is locked or always. So if you have Do Not Disturb on and you're using the phone, you can have it always silencing the calls, but you can turn it off and have it so that if you're using the phone, then Do Not Disturb does let them through because you're probably not sleeping at that point. One important thing to note is that Do Not Disturb also mutes everything that's a notification. So texts and other app notifications will actually be muted as well. If you like today's tips and you want to see more, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and of course you can always find us at itworksak.com.